Buddy, how's it going? Do, do, do. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey guys, pinned to the top. You know you can pin things, Shelton?
Yeah.
Pinned to the top is our friend and alumnus, James Phillips. GoFundMe. James has got cancer. Cancer as they call it in Mexico. Not trying to make light of it. Just James is a good guy. He is an fucking G alumnus. Partner to Chris Pavlicek at the tattoo shop, Dancing Dragon Tattoo. Chris is my tattoo artist. James did Jay's tattoo. Chris was our partner in Iraq when we were contracting. So these guys are intertwined with us. I don't get to see them that often, but they are my brothers. They're your brothers. If you could throw a few bucks at James, would really appreciate it. Corey, Max, John Kerr. Man, I'm gonna camp tomorrow night in that new Russian tent.
Power off.
Turn that goddamn power on. I'm gonna in that Russian tent. Some of you guys have seen since you've been here. It's supposed to get down to 10 tomorrow night, but no more snow. But 10. We want to see if that stove works. Kyle, what's up? Crayons, what's up? Tom Moore, what's up? Murdoch, what's up? Murdoch made a funny meme on Instagram about the live stream. It's pretty funny. Skier, Sweet J, what's up? Donald P, Terrell, thank you guys. All the guys that are in green, thank you guys for being channel members. I really appreciate you guys. Even you, Kayla. Clancy, Fancy Clancy Russell. I ain't seen that guy in a minute. Tactical Tennessean. What's up? He said something, I don't know what the fuck it was. Vincent St. Romain. Don Murray, what's up? It was 6 degrees at my place this morning. How is it in Tennessee? 10 tomorrow morning. So, I mean, Thursday morning. No, Friday morning. Whatever fucking morning it's supposed to be. I haven't looked for tonight. D.B. Cooper said 10 degrees of heat wave compared to North Dakota. Nobody gives a fuck. Like all the time, I hear these fucking Yankees go, why can't Southerners drive in the snow? I've pulled two Yankees out. And these Yankees say, well, it's because we don't have fucking equipment to clean the roads off. It's the South, man. We don't have fucking state income tax. Nobody retires and moves up north. And the fucking Yankees always want to bitch about snow. When they don't have to drive in the snow, it gets plowed out of the fucking way for them. They want to bitch at us saying we don't have fucking drive. And listen to those motherfuckers wilt in the summertime. Oh, it's up to 85 here. Oh, and 50% humidity. We're dying. Who gives a fuck, you Yankee fuckers? Nick says, do you have any experience with Everly stock? Yeah, I've got a couple of their packs. I like them. Going kind of fast with all the what's ups. Yes, damn Yankees. Richard Elves, even the boss, what's up? The old man sends his hellos. Okay, tell the old man I said hello. John Curry Yeager quote, we're all funny or we all have hypothermia. When people get hypothermic, they get crazy. And so if you're ever out like doing a search and rescue for somebody that might be suffering from hypothermia, grotesque or tell a joke, is their clothes. Because they're freezing to death, there's something in their brain goes, oh, you're actually really hot. And they'll start taking their clothes off. They die soon after that. So you'll find their clothes, and then a short distance later, you'll find their body. Thomas Moreland, what's up? Drew Schlosser. Going from negative 20 to 95 in the summer is a pretty big swing. We went from 91 to 8 inches of snow from Monday to Tuesday in Raton, New Mexico in August 2020. Ugh. Alan said, can't wait for firing shotgun next weekend. Tennessee weather It's going to be 70 or 30. Next weekend it's supposed to be nice. So, like, what's it supposed to be next weekend, Shelton? Like, fucking 50 something? Or no, that's this weekend. Hell, I don't remember.
This weekend it's getting up to like 48.
Yeah, near 50 this weekend. Okay. Yeah, Rush Limbaugh passed away, and I really hate that. Whether you were a fan or not, it's not really relevant. He was an icon, and he had his demons, just like we all do. But he did some wonderful things for this country and for the conservative movement, and he's just a. I hate to hear it. I hated to hear it. Let's see. I gave the SOL Bivy a shot the cold. That thing is, he said something. It could have been amazing or shitty. I don't know. But the SOL Bivy is about as big as a Coke can, and fucking ounce for ounce, the warmest sleeping bag you'll ever have. I mean, I'm not telling you to take it out and just lay out when it's negative 20, but I'm just saying, pound for pound, it's fucking fucking best thing going, especially for a survival kit. James Phillips said, "Wow, thanks so much. You are quite welcome if you're watching, James. We love you, man." Fat nuts. It was September. Okay, I said August. It was 100 degrees to like 16 degrees. It was like a record high of 90 something on Monday, and Tuesday 8 inches of snow and 40 mile an hour fucking wind. Ugh. Guns and Loaded said the medical DVD on Liberty TV is awesome. You're quite welcome. I think all the shit on Liberty TV is awesome. Terrell. Let's see. Routeboard, what's up? Let's see. Brian Marks. James, with your preps, could you stay at home and not go anywhere for the rest of your life? Yeah. It's called starvation. Mark says the SOL is fucking amazing. I agree. Let's see. Marcus Omer. Hi, James. The ODS pistol do well enough in the farm class. Yeah. Nate shot it through some of the farm class. Scooby Snack said, my dad used to take me on road trips where he would listen to Rush. You know. And the thing is, back in the day, Rush was on AM, and as you were driving across the country, it's static. You just switch to the next AM station, pick them up for a while, then some more, next AM station, some more. And I don't know why, but kudos to him for not going terrestrial, not going satellite radio. He did his own thing, and good for him. Okay, we can quit talking about the weather now. Everybody's trying to outweather the other people. Clancy says, when we were in Raton, it was my wife and my anniversary. You're such a romantic, Clancy. Omar, my dad had Rush on every day when I was a kid. It could be worse. Nate, looks like you ordered Pat Mac off Wish.com. How is the Hole of Sun Red Dots holding up? Oh, which one? What are you talking about? Clave, what's up? Clave says, joining us at Thunder Ranch in September. That will be fun. That will be fun, man. Clint is a fucking blast and all that, Somebody says, are you anywhere near Hickok 45? Well, I'm in Tennessee, but Hickok 45 don't do what I do. Nothing against Hickok. I've met him several times. He is a super nice guy, but he is. We don't do the same thing. Any thoughts on the Springfield? Insert gun here. Springfield is owned by a bunch of cocksuckers. Lewis Karras, what's up? How things are going in the gym? Fucking cold. I'm down 30 pounds since I came up here, but I think it's mostly fat percentage. Well, it better be, you motherfucker. We miss you, Lewis, you motherfucker. Guys, Lewis's mom got fucking custody of him again, so we lost him. What are the best wool socks you recommend? Smart wool, George, seems to be the thing. I am a fan of wigwam socks, but I have smart wool too. But smart wool seems to be what everybody says. What's your favorite town in Tennessee? The one I live in. That's why I live here. Vincent St. Marie says, I think Paul Harvey was great also. Agreed. That guy was awesome. Yeah, absolutely. I was lucky enough to get to listen to Paul Harvey when I was a kid and stuff, so yeah, it's good. Lewis, your Rumspringer is almost done. Which scope did you recommend for that battle rifle? Hey, that's a very personal thing, Zachary. At least something like a 1-8 or something like that. But this one's a Mark V loophole, and it's like 3.5 to 300 or something like that. And but it's a very personal thing. But something like a 1-8 is the minimum you should go with, in my opinion. Or some sort of special combat clothes good to have. Man, an Adidas tracksuit is all you need. But to answer you seriously, I mean, I've got BDUs and shit like that, you know. I mean, I guess if I was going to fight the Boog, I'd wear something. Have to think about what's going to look good on TV, you know. Because the revolution will be televised. Zach, what type of rifle would you recommend practicing at the range? What type of rifle drills? Yeah, fighting rifle, we teach you. The purpose of training is to teach you what and how to practice. You running drills by yourself, you have no idea what you're doing right or wrong. So, Drew, James, do you have a waterproof boot you recommend? I like Solomon's, but there's a whole bunch of people out here with a whole bunch of feet, but I'm a big fan of Solomon's. Will you be attending Steve Fisher's Low Light class in March? No. Where's he doing it? I mean, I didn't know he was doing one, and so I don't know. I don't know where it's at or anything about it. First I heard of it. Guys, I don't want to fucking talk about ammo. Somebody should drink the Monster. I just have a zero Gatorade right now. Pierre says, does someone have face paint stashed away? I'm excited for face paint. I actually do have face paint. Been practicing too, so got that going for me. Max said got his kid 1022. That's badass. Matt says, how's the loophole fire dot and the scout rifle holding up? Great. There's a guy shooting a AR-15 with a fire dot just this weekend at the John Farnham class. Jimmy says, should we all wear matching clothes? Let's see. Thomas Egger says he's doing it type of response in Camden. This is the first I've heard of it. Which style of Katanska sweatshirt do you have? I have a hoodie. I don't have a sweatshirt. God damn it with the do these hold up in your fucking classic questions? Fuck. Michael says, Yeager, should women cops or fight in the military? Should women be cops or fight in the military? Thanks. Well, they can do whatever they want. Sean Hawk says, I'm going to do red dot for pistols. I don't recommend it. Some of you motherfuckers need to learn how to do a search. What's a good lower end AR-10? God damn. Only an unreasonable person would be looking for reasonable prices during these unreasonable times. Just 10 says, have I ever kicked somebody out of your class for being irresponsible? Yes. What's up, Dana? The consigliere to the Camden Mafia himself. Gilbert says, thanks to James, 90% of my fighting pistols are Glocks. I don't want to know the answer, but it begs the question, how many fucking guns do you have? I mean, to get that kind of percentage, you have to have at least 10. But I don't want to know. Don't say it. I've got face paint on right now. Evil Trouble. They kill cats and dogs and everything else. Any new book recommendations? Not really. I mean, if you haven't read Unintended Consequences, do that. I like the Foreign and Domestic Enemies, Foreign and Domestic quadrilogy or whatever it is now. 299 Days. My wife and I are currently listening to the audio book when we do trips and things like that. We like to listen to books, and she really likes all the post-apocalyptic kind of books. So, all that. Joe, any videos planned with Brian from Occam while he's in town this weekend? Yes. Dana and I have been doing good rat shit. I think he means hood rat shit. What would Gen 6 Glock looks like if you designed them? Everybody knows the answer. It would be a Gen 5. I mean a Gen 3 Glock. Gen 6 would actually be just Gen 3 again. Terrell says, I don't understand how you get kicked from a class. Just listen. Terrell, not everybody's like you, man. You're a fucking smart, motivated, moderately handsome young man. but your heart was in it, Terrell, and these people aren't. Some of these, and keep in mind, like in 25 years, we've probably thrown out 5 people in 83,000 students. So, I mean, it happens so infrequently. What happens way more frequently is somebody not showing up for day 2 because the class was too hard. That happens once a month. Damn, John says he's got a fleet of 4 Glock 19s. I don't think 4 is called a fleet. I think that's called a few. I think you have to have at least 5 to be a fleet, I think. Dana says, if you ever read 84 Animal Farm Fahrenheit 451, blah, 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 you should. Good God. The VSO gun channel, that totally happened in my fighting pistol class. Which one? Or both, Curtis. Guys, if you don't follow the VSO gun channel, you should give them a follow. Curtis is a fucking mongoloid, but he's my friend, so you should follow him. Even though he comes onto my YouTube videos and talks shit. He's still my friend. Even though he tries not to be. Guys, you guys are worried about people getting kicked out of class or not coming back for day 2. That's like 1/10 of 1% of the students. I mean, it's not often. It's not a bunch. Like, more people walk out of McDonald's in one day in one location than walk out of my classes, for sure. And we offer a money back guarantee at the end. Rodney says, hoping to be healed up enough by March 20th to take fighting rifle. Had to miss my backup and have surgery. 280 discs this past Monday. Squats. What yardage do you recommend for for tactical response pistol with hollow sun? Can we shoot green tip on your range? Fuck. I don't even know where to start with that. I don't ever care to own a Ford. Somebody's asking about the Ford Raptor. Give a fuck less about a Ford. Are you going to continue to watch The Mandalorian? Everyone wants to talk about politics all the time. Jesus Christ. So, somebody says, I just got my armor backpack from Air 500. Thanks for the recommendation. You're quite welcome. Best place to move in Tennessee. Depends on where you're from. If you're from up north, fucking nowhere. Any more grain mills don't ship bread in the future? Yeah, I actually was thinking about doing some stuff. Bob McAllister, hey James, you get a new camera, looks a little clearer, or could be my phone is cleaner, or maybe you got your glasses upgraded. Bob, it's funny because we can come in here and change a bunch of stuff and nobody notices anything, or we could come in here and do nothing and everybody say, what's different? Like, I don't know. We're not that good at this. Jay Smith, why don't you go ahead and move to Texas now, man? Yeah, you guys typing in all caps need to fucking not do that. Utah just got constitutional carry. What took so long? Max said, Green Mills don't should be able to make a great video series with Jacob. It is on a video. Mark Eggers, what's up? Hadn't seen you in a while. Yeah, for any of you Texans want to talk your shit, there wouldn't be a fucking Texas without Tennessee. A lot of you guys already know that. Kelsey said, freezing outside College Station. That's sad, but stay warm, Kelsey. Brian says, internet, yeah, fuckers. Hello from Southeast Tennessee, Cleveland. I know where Cleveland is, fucker. I ride motorcycles over there, all up and around that place. Mark says, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Where else am I going to be? Yeah, Tom Aker says Chicago's driving distance from Camden. It's about 6 hours. Jim says, did you try the 10 out this cold spell? I'm going to do it tomorrow night. It's supposed to get down to 10. Jay Smith, I'm in Austin, day 3 with no power. Well, if you've been watching my videos, I've been saying get ready for this shit. Will you teach a class in Baltimore? Where the fuck would I teach a class in Baltimore? That's number 1. Number 2, no, I don't teach in Yankee states. Why is John Lovell always so wrong? It is amazing the fucking comments from that video. 99%, all you guys were like, that's funny. It was supposed to be funny. There were so many guys that came out hating on John and hating on me. Like, oh my God. I'm not teaching in California. I don't teach in fucking commie states. If you live in a fucking communist state, I don't teach classes there. Well, Cowboy, it doesn't matter what kind of city Nashville is if she's going to fucking school there. It is what it is. I mean, it's any other fucking city. I mean, it's in Tennessee, but it's any other city. Holy shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, I told Shelton he had the wrong meter. I said I want it to be the wrong-ometer. J-Ball, we do classes in Florida. Would you call Colorado a commie state? Not yet, but I don't have anything scheduled there. Hey James, can we have fighting pistol class in Austin, Texas? Why do you keep asking about all these fucking places, man? You're fucking bothering me. Kelsey says, I'm excited for the review of the tent and stove. I am too. It's nice. It's nice. William says it's the damn Camden water trucks. So today they were digging up the street out here for a water main broken or something like that. And I did a video saying they're fucking trying to dig up the cable. I don't even know if it's underground. Brian says, thanks for the video on install of gas blocks. Reminded me about dimpling. Man, that's what I do. And it's another thing. I did the video like, these are the 3 things that people fuck up, because they are. They're the 3 things that constantly are wrong in classes. And then guys are like, oh, you don't have to stake one if you torque it to 45 foot-pounds and all this other bullshit. And I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. First off, it's the fucking mil spec. Secondly, it's got notches to fucking stake it. Thirdly, why wouldn't you fucking stake it? Good God. Honey Badger says, what are 4 pieces of gear that you can't go without? Food, water, shelter, and women. Can Jay come on the live stream one day? I think you guys think that they're begging to come on, and I'm like, no, you can't come on. I'm just going to do this by myself. No, they're all always welcome to do the live stream. All. Always welcome. Can you make a video on how to deal with the unprepared in time of crisis? I could, but you have to pay me for it. Like, all you guys that come on here and ask me to make videos that aren't on my Patreon, that don't support this channel, that have never taken a class, you're bothering me. What are people staking? The castle nut on an AR-15. What's up, Timberwolf? Terrell. Speaking of women, house of wife, and the charger, everything's fine. It's fucking snowed about every fucking day since she got it, so she hasn't been in it too much. The hardest part about not staking is telling your parents you're gay. Chris says, I took 5 pistol back in September 2019, drove 8 hours from Indiana to Tennessee, drove an extra hour to stay out of Illinois. It was worth the trip. Rock on. Paul Markle, what's up? Paul Markle is the editor-in-chief of Stooges of the Gun. Student of the Gun. You guys should check that shit out. The pimp hand of America is in the house. Tom Maker says the fixed stock is superior to an adjustable one if it fits you and don't need to be small for storage. I disagree, Tom, but it's okay. You guys are fucking crazy. Isaac says, I want to go to fighting rifle with a 40 caliber PCC just to see what happens. Your fucking gun won't work. But if you think that you come in here and we give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. Like all these people, I'm going to come to your class with a 40 caliber 1911. Like I give a fuck. Give me fucking $600 to embarrass yourself. I'm really taking a fucking hit on that one, aren't I? People. John Curry says, James, thanks for the tire fix. One less thing to worry about on the way home. Rock on, dude. In my truck, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but this is the difference between me and these fucking fly-by-night instructors. In my truck, I can fix your fucking gun, and I fix your fucking car. I mean, I've got stuff to unlock cars when you've locked your keys in them, to fucking change tires 4 ways, a real jack, fucking plug kits, like jumper cables, like all that shit. Like I fix students' cars and their fucking guns all the time. And that's part of being a professional instructor, being able to do these things, know these things, learn these things. Like whenever I unlock a car, I teach everybody how to unlock their car, shit like that. Joe says, has Paul Markle been on for a podcast? He just had me on his podcast recently. Thomas Aker says it's harder to break a fixed stock when you mortar the gun because of shit ammo. Really? Fucking Tom. Brian Mark says, James, what's your acceptable accuracy at 100 for a fighting AR-15? Come to Fighting Rifle and we will talk about just that. Danny Gomez, I do recommend USCCA. Dakota says, crazy how hard it is to convince my family and friends to come and train the ones who love guns. You don't understand. You don't yet understand that you're different from them. They like guns, not gunfighting. They look at them. To them it could be stamps or collecting spoons of the states or fucking whatever people collect. They just collect guns, and I can look at them and talk about how cool they are and shit like that. But like, they're not like you. And I get this. It's probably my most commonly asked question. How do I get people to give a fuck about the shit I give a fuck about? They don't, and they're not going to. Fat Nerd says James truck is a small mobile repair unit. Something like that. The key thing's fixing the shooter. We do that all the time. Richie, how much do your classes run? If you're too fucking lazy to look up tacticalresponse.com and look at the course selection and check out the prices on there, then you're too fucking lazy to be my student. And if you thought, wow, that's not any good customer service, what you might not have realized, that I realized a long time ago, is that not everybody deserves to be my student. I will teach things. Fucking Troy says, I don't give a fuck. I don't know what you're talking about, Troy. But I know you don't give a fuck. But like everybody thinks that I'll just pay my money and go there. Well, sometimes I give people their fucking money back and tell them to leave. Not everybody deserves to be here. And if you don't have the motivation to click a link under every fucking video and go look at the courses and see what the availability is, the locations, and what the prices are, I don't want your fucking money, because you're going to be a shit student when you get here. Now, the customer is not always right here. The penetration channel, which is a weird name. Yes, I consider the shield to be the smallest fighting pistol. What's your opinion on Vortex? It's pretty much junk. Yeah, Murdoch. I hear that story all the time. I told my friend I'd buy their ammo and I'd drive them. I'll pay their class. They still don't want to go. Or they do show up, it's even worse. Don't do that. Fucking Thomas Akers. You motherfucker. Scooby Snacks. There's no stress in a shooting competition that equals stress of a gunfight. None. You can, and I'll tell you, anybody that's ever had force-on-force training will tell you right now that the stress induced in anything is nothing like an adversary pointing a gun back at you. William Burton says, thank you for not giving me my money back. Timberwolf says, fuck, I love your honesty. Man, I'm telling you, like, I'm going to do it right, or I'm not going to do it at all. Yeah, Sean says, like from Lethal Weapon, that's why I don't have an ulcer, because I know when to say I don't give a fuck. Right. James never left you, motherfucker. Man, some of you guys are crazy. None of my friends like what I like, says the Wheels. It sucks to go solo. Hey, you need to go do that thing, man.
Yep.
None of my friends like the shit I like. Yeah, that's the way it goes, man. The thing is that, like, I still have friends of mine from my childhood, and throughout my life. But as we grow older, our interests change and our social status changes. Maybe some of my friends make a lot more money than me, and they like yachting. I can't afford a fucking yacht, and I ride a motorcycle. Maybe I have a friend that doesn't make as much money as me, and he can't afford a motorcycle. So there's all kinds of reasons why people come and go out of our life, and it's part of it. Can a guy on crutches take fighting pistol? Yes. PSO Gun Channel says competition shooters are the worst. I don't know. Mark Yeager says 3-gun versus force on force. Yeager speaks the truth. Yeah. Would you ever use a Krink as a fighting rifle? I've got a couple of them, and I think they're great, but they're not like what I would choose to take to a fight. The words "this is a robbery" will make you blah blah blah. Yeah, changes things. Listen, all you guys that say you can't afford ammo right now costs what it's supposed to cost. You've been getting it way cheaper for years and just wasted it. Just wasted it. And now it costs what it's supposed to cost, and you think it's expensive. Dude, I used to go down and fucking 20 years ago taught in Central America, and those motherfuckers had to have shitty fucking reloads that cost what ammo costs here now. Like 75, 80 cents a round. For their fucking reloads so they could train. That's what it cost them in fucking Central America. They didn't make as much money as you. They had to defend themselves, so they fucking saved their money and did what they had to do to have the fucking ammo to take the fucking class. And so, all you guys that are bitching about ammo, if ammo prices are keeping you from taking a class, what kept you from taking a fucking class the last years? Like, it's just another excuse in the long line of fucking excuses that you have. So I want to hear your fucking excuses. Either get off your fucking ass and take a class, or quit fucking talking about it. Fagan says, what do you think about CZ buying Colt? Somebody was going to. What's the most ridiculous weapon that someone is taking a class with? A closed mind. Sorry, guys. It jumps around. Jason Roy says dry firing, blah, blah, blah. You could be doing it wrong. You could be doing thousands of repetitions of it wrong. All you guys that can't afford ammo, listen to what I'm saying right now. Go to libertv.com, buy a year pass. It's $99. Go buy a year pass and do your fucking dry practice and watch that. You'll be money ahead at the end of the year. $99. Quit bitching about ammo. Do fucking something. Go over to Liberty TV. $99. There's a dry practice video. Fighting pistol, advanced fighting pistol, fighting rifle, fighting shotgun, home defense, fucking medical, all these other fucking backup guns, all these classes you can go and virtually take. At least that's something to you lazy fucking motherfuckers will buy some ammo and come to class. Everybody talks about when I get mad. You motherfuckers have never seen me mad. Guys, at the top of the chat, there's a link that goes to a GoFundMe for friend and alumnus James Phillips. If you guys wouldn't mind throwing James a few bucks, he's got cancer. He's a good guy. He's an alumnus. He's a friend for a long time. If you don't mind helping, I'd really appreciate your help. That'd be fantastic. I know some of you guys are going to do it, but most of you guys aren't, and fuck all y'all. Jason Royce, practicing wrong is not a step in the right direction. I like it. Now, I'm not fucking with you, Royce, but I like it when people fucking tell me their opinions on shit. What have you done for a living the last 25 years? Because I've been teaching people how to shoot. You motherfuckers ain't heard a rant. Let's see. I love that James calls on people's excuses. I was once a little bitch too, then I stopped making excuses. Yeah, here's what we find is that a guy will show up, he go, man, it took me, fucking 10 years to get here. And then we see him again in 2 months. So after the first one, it's pretty easy for folks. Troy said, glad I tuned in. This is awesome. Fucking Troy, you motherfucker. Okay. James Phillips says, in case you didn't know, I didn't. Chris has been in the Nashville VA hospital since last week. He probably get a kick out of hearing from you. I did not know he was in the fucking VA. James, thank you for telling me. He's the motherfucker. Same kind of motherfucker you were for not telling me you were sick, you son of a bitch. I'll get you for this. We got to get you healed up, get you cancer free. Then I'm gonna stomp your ass. That's what's happening. You motherfuckers hadn't seen me mad, so quit fucking even worrying about that. But go to that. All you motherfuckers that they're being cheapskates and can't afford ammo, go throw $5 at that fucking GoFundMe link at the top of the fucking page there. Goddamn, do something tonight good for somebody. If you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for somebody else. Quit being a fucking jackass. And so Troy from Midwest Industries is listening, and he sent me a picture of a prototype of the 25th anniversary tactical response rifle for Midwest, and he won't let me show it to you. So, just saying, he won't let me show you. So, Jason Royce, you're not that guy, dude. Don't talk about it. Don't, dude. I'm not busting your balls. I hear that stuff. You just hear it. Jim said some money towards your new Ram TRX. I don't think I need one of those. If you guys want to throw some money at the channel, go up to that link at the top, the GoFundMe, and throw that money at James Phillips GoFundMe. Troy is a boss. Troy is good people, man. Corey Rutherford. Well, Troy's the SOB. No, not Troy Industries. Troy, the guy that owns Midwest Industries. Mark Anderson, your prices are way below value. Yeah, they are. I'm 60 or 70% of everybody else's classes. I'm 50% of some people's classes. But we're the best deal in the fucking industry. And so if you co-rate that with the ammo, it's a wash. Fives, fire ifs. I'm sorry, I can't see the text. Love what you do, James. You have a heart of gold. No, I don't. Somebody would dig it out if I did. Fuckers. Kyle says, my girlfriend's watching and she needs educated on Ruby Ridge. Okay, so here's the deal. This guy wanted to live in Idaho with his family. He went up there. He got invited to a Klan meeting. He said, this ain't for me. Left the Klan meeting. ATF agent said, hey, would you cut the stock off this shotgun? And so he cut it off 1/4 of an inch too short. Then they gave him a court date for May something, but his actual court date was in April. But the paperwork he got said May. So when April came around, he wasn't in court. Then they fucking killed his family. That's the fast one. Let's see. Sweet J says, "Stop lying, Kyle. We know you have a girlfriend." VSO Gun Channel says, "Fighting pistol has been the same price for like 6 years." Yeah, we were actually going to raise the price this year, and we didn't because of the ammo shit. You're welcome. Again. And Troy says, "Keep up the great work." Well, thanks, Troy. Appreciate you, man. Best fast food burger. Okay, if we're talking national chain, that's going to be Hardee's. Or as you fucking Westerners call it, Carl's Jr., which is a weird name. Carl's, apostrophe Carl's Jr. That's like Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. What the fuck is that all about? Oh, here's Ruth's Chris. What the fuck? I don't even know what the fuck that means. Anyway, Hardee's, best national chain burger. So there you go. Gary says, "James, thank you for letting me use your 1522 during fire rifle class." You're welcome. You should still train full power ammo. Got any motorcycle trips planned for 2021? You guys can follow us on the Facebook page, The Shittiest Biker Gang Ever. It's like at TSBE on Facebook. Yes, we have a spring trip planned for Memorial Day weekend from Friday to Monday. Any of you guys that got a bike want to join us, you can join us. Even if you have a fucking scooter. Men ride scooters so they can feel the air blow between their vagina. A woman named Ruth bought Chris a steakhouse. Shut the fuck up. That might be what it is, but it's totally ridiculous. Fuck. Frisco burgers is shit. Well, okay. What bike are you riding now, James? I have a 2017 Street Glide. And also I have a KLR 650 I'm going to do some off-road dual sport stuff with. Will OSS be sending... Where'd it go? So he said, I just got, will OSS be sending... I'm going to go ahead and finish that sentence with what I think you asked me. Is OSS going to send me one of the pistol cans? Yes. Then they will almost have sent me for free as many as I've paid for. Hayden Ferguson says, buying ammo to take ECQC is rated Army standard, good to go. It shoots. But you have heard of me. Josh says, sorry I'm late. I did make it into the alumni page. Who let him in? God damn it. I need to move to West Virginia to buy that 25th anniversary rifle. Zach, I need to move to West Virginia to buy that rifle. I don't know where you live now, Zach, but okay. Jason Rapport says, second favorite Jew has been bragging he's in Argentina far away from the cold. Fuck him. He can't get a sunburn or he'll go to hell. It's in the Quran or whatever they read. Mike says, I'm $100 away from my layaway for my October fighting pistol class. Got ammo stacked now. Time for training. Well, if you pay that, Mike, if you pay that off early, you can come to class earlier if you have the ammo. Unless you just want to wait for October. It's fine. Whatever you want to do, dog. Man, I bought the 2017 Harley new, and I've got 40-something thousand miles on it. Last year was a fucking not a good riding year. We only did like one real trip. I don't commute on my bike. I don't ride it like 2 or 3 miles. If I'm not going 500 miles, I don't even start my fucking bike. I'm not even just saying that. I don't just ride it around town. I'm not that guy. And so last year it was fucking tough between the up tempo of everybody training and everything being shut down. It's like, fuck. Damn, we're almost out of time here. Colin Simpson, what's up? Reese, quit posting the same fucking question over and over. You'd think by now I read the goddamn thing and didn't answer it on fucking purpose. Fuck! Still not mad. Corey says, it's been 8 days since I filled out my ATF paperwork. I'm already impatient. Man, I'm telling you, what I do is I fill that shit out and forget about it. I forget as best I can. I completely forget about it. And then when it comes in, I'm like, oh, wow, I got a can, you know. Dakota says, Aloma page sounds sweet, but I don't do social media. He just posted that on social media. I Love Me says, take a class with the stimulus check. A bunch of people did. All right, guys, what else you got? Did you watch Tenet? I don't know what that is. What sound on the soundboard best describes the wait for the NFA? Actually, this one. Eyeglass says you're getting old. Damn. Yeah. Thanks. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, dude, knock on wood, I should be dead many times over. Like, bullets pass them, fucking getting fragments of my fucking neck from ricochets and shit. Like, I've lived a fucking dangerous life. And when I turned 30, I thought, man, I never thought I'd live to see 30. Then last year I turned 50. I went, fuck, I never thought I'd live to see 50. So I've made it further than I thought I would. If I died tomorrow, know that in my heart, I think I cheated. Like, I cheated death for decades. That's the truth, too. The fucking truth. Iceman, I will never stop giving a shit. What's fighting rifle got over other instructors? That's their class, not an instructor. Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, guys. Let's see if there's a last question. Is that KLR 650 a talk for someone who's 5'7"? Is it too tall for someone that's 5'7"? Nope. None of them are. You're getting on the bike wrong, Andrew, if you think the bike's too tall. People, especially short people, try to stand on the ground and then throw their leg over the motorcycle. Take your left leg, put it on the foot peg, step up on the foot peg, and then put your leg over the motorcycle. You can't just flat foot, especially those big bikes. Stand on the peg, then put your foot over it. Won't be a problem. All right. Don't forget your phone. Right there. No problem. I was wanting to see if there's something or floorboard. Yeah, if you're a fucking old fucking dude, yeah, floorboard. Anything else, guys? All right, good night. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I really do appreciate you. I'm going to be camping tomorrow night. Supposed to get down to 10. And you guys around the greater Camden area want to camp out, you can. You bring your own fucking tent. Remember, your responsibility to be ready for the fight never ends.
This is the way.